Let the courting begin. We can do it, yell Obama supporters in Austin. Both Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama are trying to get comfy with a very important segment of the population deep in the heart of Texas, Latino voters. At Clinton headquarters here, the phones don't seem to stop. Anywhere from 15 to 20 calls are received from Hispanic voters each hour.
Vaya a votar temprano, pero también el 4 de marzo.
And the stakes are high. More than 2.5 million Hispanics are expected to head to the polls on March 4th in the Lone Star State, and the outcome could hinge on their vote. Both Democratic candidates have spent the past couple of weeks crisscrossing the state, spreading their message. In Spanish, of course.
Este mensaje.
El costo de la universidad es un...
Y entiende los problemas que afectan a nuestra comunidad. Millones.
Clinton has shown strong Hispanic support and needs a big turnout in the worst way. After a string of 11 losses, she trails Obama in the delegate count by about 100 votes. Latino voters here in Texas are passionate about this upcoming election and the role that they're going to play. Clinton supporters haven't forgotten what she did here in the 1970s, and Obama supporters say it's really about the future and the change that he's going to bring. Clinton's first political gig was registering Hispanic voters decades ago throughout cities and towns in the southern part of the state.
I don't forget when somebody worked for us. I'm not the kind of turn around just because even if one of mine was running, he had to be real bad and qualified to hurt for me to support him. Mexican American, I'm talking Mexican American.
We have over 30 years experience with Hillary Clinton here and the president. He's got a lot of friends in Texas and a lot of people who admire him.
Even Obama understands that Clinton's roots run deep in the Hispanic community.
There's no doubt that right now she is doing better within the Latino community, and that's just a function of her husband's presidency. I mean, she's inheriting goodwill that came from Bill Clinton. Her name recognition is much, much higher.
But Obama supporters say once people get to know him, they'll rally around him. People like Ted Kennedy, who is beloved in the Latino community, surprised a lot of people by endorsing Obama.
I think if the Latino community has a chance to listen and to hear him and to see him and work with him, he will receive their trust and their support.
Senator Obama's story is our story. He comes from the son of an immigrant. He worked his way up. He never was given anything. And when he made and finally achieved and reached tremendous success, he turned around and said, how can I give back to a community that has given me so much? And that is very reminiscent of the Latino story, where we work hard, get to a place of success, and then turn around and go help somebody else.
But is there enough time? According to the Associated Press, 6 in 10 Hispanic voters in Texas say they back Clinton. And with less than a week to go, Obama will have to push his message hard. For many of the Latino voters we spoke with, health care, not illegal immigration, is the major concern.
One of our biggest mortality rates is diabetes and high blood pressure and heart attacks and whatnot. And I just believe that if there's a president that's willing to stick, their neck out there and fight those insurance companies and say that everyone and anybody can get free health care, I don't know how realistic it is, but I mean, it's worth a shot.
And the war in Iraq.
Many people are really concerned about this great percentage of people fighting in the war, and that's 30% of them are Latinos.
The attention that Latino voters are getting carries a special meaning for them. It's flattering to a community that has felt overlooked at times.
As a Mexican American in this country, I think that we've been kind of viewed as a bit of an enemy in our own country. So he gives us our best chance at faith and reinvigorated hope.
My name is America Ferrera.
In a recent interview, the star of the hit show Ugly Betty said she looks forward to the day when, quote, I can tell every young Latino girl, look into their eyes and say, there is no limit to what you can do as a woman.
There is pride in saying, listen up, this is who we are, this is our history, we are Americans. From some of us from even before the United States came here. We were our own country.
The Latino pride is there. As for the results, It's wait and see.
I feel proud to be Latina here in Austin.
Nobody owns the Hispanic vote. We are not monolithic. It's wonderful to be a voter in the state of Texas because it's an important election cycle, and this will be the election that will probably decide who our nominee and very likely who our next president is going to be.
David Brody, CBN News, from Austin, Texas.